As you settle into a comfortable position, allow your breath to slow and deepen. Let the weight of the day gently release from your body. With every exhale, feel yourself becoming lighter, calmer, and more open to the quiet guidance within you. Tonight, you will drift peacefully as you absorb timeless success wisdom inspired by the teachings of Napoleon Hill. These ideas are not meant to push or pressure you. They are simply gentle reminders, soft pathways toward clarity, purpose, and inner strength. They are seeds that settle into your subconscious, where they can grow naturally throughout the night. Success begins with thought. Every great achievement in this world started first as an idea in the mind, an image, a desire, a vision. As you relax deeply, allow yourself to imagine possibilities without limitation. There is no need to force, simply let your mind drift toward the life you want to create, trusting that these quiet images have power. Confidence, too, begins from within. You do not need loud, overwhelming belief. A gentle sense of self-trust is enough. A soft inner voice that says, "I can," is enough. As your body relaxes, let this quiet confidence spread through you, reminding you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that your path is unfolding in its own perfect time. Remember as well that persistence is not intensity. It is the calm decision to continue. Small, steady steps, taken with patience and consistency, lead to remarkable transformation. As you drift into deeper rest, feel that calm determination settling into your subconscious, guiding you with quiet strength. Purpose does not always reveal itself in a sudden flash. Often it rises slowly, emerging when the mind is peaceful and open. Trust that clarity will find you. Trust that you are moving toward what is meaningful to you, even when you are not fully aware of it. Gratitude magnifies everything good in your life. As you lie here, think of even one small thing you appreciate. Let that feeling expand like a soft, warm light within you. Gratitude opens the door to abundance, and abundance flows where appreciation lives. And finally, know that rest is not separate from success. It is a crucial part of it. While you sleep, your mind organizes, repairs, and strengthens. Your subconscious absorbs new ideas and prepares you for tomorrow. Rest is growth. Rest is progress. Rest is the quiet preparation for everything you desire. Let your breath soften. Allow the wisdom of the night to settle around you. Allow yourself to drift gently, peacefully, naturally. Success is born long before it ever becomes visible to the world. It starts quietly, within the soft, unseen landscape of your thoughts. In Napoleon Hill's teachings, this principle is foundational. The understanding that every achievement, every milestone, every transformation first existed as an idea in someone's mind. A single thought, a small spark of imagination, contains the potential to shape your entire future. That seed of possibility begins as something delicate, almost fragile, yet it holds extraordinary power when you nurture it with intention, clarity, and belief. As you breathe slowly and let your body relax, you can begin to appreciate how your own thoughts have guided so much of your life. Every choice you've made, every direction you've taken, began with a thought, even if it felt subtle or instinctive at the time. Thoughts are not random or insignificant. They are the creative forces that sculpt your reality. Your mind is constantly forming patterns, patterns of expectation, patterns of belief, patterns of interpretation. When your thoughts are aligned with clarity and purpose, your actions follow with ease, creating a natural, almost effortless pathway toward the future you envision. In moments of deep calm or rest, like the one you are experiencing now, the mind becomes especially receptive to new ideas. This is where the process of success truly begins, in the quiet moments, in the gentle reflections, in the inner visions that arise without effort. When the noise of the world fades, your attention turns inward, and you can sense the faint outline of what you desire. You begin to see possibilities more clearly, understand your own intentions more deeply, and imagine outcomes that feel meaningful and fulfilling. These inner images are not idle fantasies, they are blueprints. They are the first architectural sketches of your future achievements. The subconscious mind plays a significant role in this process. When you are relaxed, when your thoughts are unhurried, your subconscious absorbs ideas with remarkable openness. It begins working silently, weaving your thoughts into deeper beliefs that influence your behavior, your habits, and your emotional responses. Even while you sleep, the subconscious continues shaping these ideas, strengthening the mental foundations that support your goals. In this way, success becomes not a sudden event, but an ongoing internal evolution. Every positive thought you hold, every vision you entertain, strengthens your personal blueprint for the life you want to build. Clarity is also born in the mind, when you allow yourself to imagine freely, without judgment, without pressure. You create mental space where your desires can take shape. This clarity acts like a compass, guiding you toward decisions that feel aligned with who you are and who you want to become. Even small thoughts of possibility can shift your direction in meaningful ways, subtly influencing how you speak, how you act, and how you view opportunities around you. Your thoughts are the beginning of everything. They are the quiet architects of your destiny, working silently behind every step you take, gently shaping the life that unfolds before you. Self-belief does not always appear as a loud, fiery surge of confidence. More often, it arrives quietly, like a soft inner whisper that says, "You are capable, you can move forward, you can grow." This gentle form of belief is one of the most powerful forces within you, because it does not depend on external praise, dramatic motivation, or sudden bursts of courage. Instead, it develops steadily and naturally, deepening with every moment of calm reflection. Napoleon Hill emphasized that faith in oneself is a cornerstone of success, not a rigid or forceful faith, but a calm, steady trust in your own potential. When you allow yourself to enter a peaceful state, your mind opens to this kind of belief more easily. In relaxation, the barriers created by stress, doubt, or fear begin to dissolve. You can feel your thoughts becoming softer, more accepting, more patient with yourself. This is where gentle self-belief thrives, not in tension or pressure, but in ease. It emerges when you give yourself permission to rest, to breathe, and to acknowledge the strength you carry inside, even if it has not fully revealed itself yet. Gentle belief is different from the dramatic confidence often portrayed in the world. It does not demand that you feel unstoppable or perfect. It does not criticize you for moments of uncertainty. Instead, it allows you to trust that you are enough as you are, while still capable of growth. It gives you room to evolve at your own pace. This quiet confidence is like a steady flame, one that doesn't flicker at every challenge or setback. It continues glowing, even when progress seems slow or when life feels unclear. As your breath slows and your body sinks deeper into relaxation, notice how this soft belief feels inside you. It might begin as warmth in the chest, a calm sensation in the mind, or a subtle sense of alignment within. You don't need to force it into strength. It strengthens itself simply by being acknowledged. The mind, when peaceful, is incredibly receptive to positive suggestions. When you tell yourself with kindness, "I am capable," the subconscious mind accepts that truth and begins shaping your behavior, your decisions, and your overall outlook around it. Gentle self-belief also helps you handle challenges with more grace. Instead of reacting with panic or discouragement, this quiet confidence allows you to approach obstacles with a patient, steady mindset. You understand that difficulties are part of the process, not signs that you should stop. You begin to trust that you can navigate whatever comes, one step at a time. This calm resilience is one of the greatest strengths you can develop, and it grows naturally from soft self-belief. Another subtle power of gentle belief is the way it influences your choices. When you trust yourself, even quietly, you are more willing to try new things, follow intuitive nudges, and take steps toward what feels meaningful. You no longer need external validation to move forward. You move because your inner voice guides you. Gentle self-belief is the quiet foundation beneath every confident action, every bold decision, and every moment of personal transformation, forming a steady inner strength that grows with each peaceful breath you take. Purpose is not something that must be forced, chased, or demanded from life. It is not a destination you must rush toward or a clear answer you must have at every moment. Napoleon Hill understood that purpose often reveals itself gradually through quiet reflection, lived experience, and the soft unfolding of your inner desires. True purpose grows like a seed beneath the soil, hidden at first, developing silently, gathering strength long before it shows itself on the surface. When you allow space and patience, purpose rises naturally in its own timing without pressure. As your mind relaxes and your breath becomes slow and gentle, it becomes easier to notice the subtle hints of purpose that often go unnoticed during busy days. In moments of calm, you can sense what resonates with you, what feels meaningful, what quietly draws your attention. These small signals, an interest, a curiosity, a feeling of alignment, are often the very beginnings of purpose. They do not announce themselves with intensity. They whisper. And in stillness, those whispers become easier to hear. Purpose is connected to your inner values, your strengths, your natural inclinations, and the things that bring you a sense of peace or fulfillment. Sometimes it appears as a gentle pull toward something you care about. Sometimes it emerges through challenges that teach you what truly matters. And sometimes it becomes clearer only after experiences that shape your understanding of who you are. This gentle unfolding cannot be rushed. It requires trust. Trust that what is meant for you will reveal itself when you are ready to receive it. In this relaxed state, you may notice how certain thoughts rise naturally without effort. These thoughts may not feel like answers, but like directions, soft indicators of where your energy wants to go. This is the mind's way of guiding you quietly, using intuition and inner wisdom rather than force. Your subconscious is always working, aligning your experiences, shaping your desires, and helping you discover what feels meaningful. Even when you do not consciously search for purpose, your deeper mind is observing, processing, and gently pointing you toward what feels right. Often, people feel pressure to define their purpose quickly, as though it must be a single grand mission or a perfectly clear path. But purpose is rarely that rigid. It evolves as you evolve. It shifts with new insights, new experiences, and new stages of life. By allowing purpose to reveal itself naturally, you give it space to form into something authentic, something that reflects your true self rather than external expectations. This kind of purpose feels lighter, more peaceful, and more aligned with your natural rhythm. Purpose also grows stronger when you follow what brings you quiet joy or curiosity. Small acts, simple interests, or gentle passions often lead to deeper meaning over time. When something feels right, even in a subtle way, it is worth paying attention to. These small inner nudges can eventually guide you to clarity, step by step, without strain. Purpose does not need pressure. It needs openness, patience, and the willingness to listen to the quiet signals within you, allowing each moment of clarity to unfold softly and naturally. Gratitude is one of the most transformative forces available to the human mind. It is gentle, subtle, and often quiet, yet its impact reaches deeply into every part of life. Napoleon Hill understood that a grateful heart naturally draws more to be grateful for. When you appreciate what you already have, you shift your focus, your energy, and your expectations. You begin to see opportunities more clearly. You recognize blessings more easily, and you allow abundance to flow toward you with far less resistance. In this calm, peaceful state, where your breath softens and your thoughts slow, gratitude becomes even more powerful. When the mind is relaxed, even the simplest acknowledgement of something positive, something comforting, something kind, something steady, creates a gentle wave of emotional warmth. This warmth spreads quietly through your thoughts and your body, softening tension, easing stress, and opening your awareness to the goodness already present in your life. Gratitude does not need grand gestures or dramatic moments. It begins with noticing the small things, the softness of your pillow, the feeling of safety in the space around you, the breath moving steadily in and out of your body. These simple comforts often go unnoticed in the business of the day, yet they hold tremendous value. When you pause to appreciate them, even briefly, you activate a powerful shift within your mind. You move from scarcity to sufficiency, from worry to ease, from tension to trust. As you breathe gently, you may feel how gratitude creates space within you, space for clarity, for peace, for more positive thoughts to arise. This openness invites abundance in all its forms: emotional abundance, mental clarity, meaningful relationships, new opportunities, and even financial growth. Gratitude sends a message to your subconscious mind that you are already supported, already provided for, already connected to what you need. When your mind believes this, it begins to guide your actions and decisions from a place of confidence instead of fear. Gratitude also softens the challenges you face. It does not deny difficulty, but it gives you the strength to see beyond it. When you adopt a grateful perspective, you can recognize the lessons hidden within hardships, the growth that follows struggle, and the resilience that forms when life tests you. Even in challenging seasons, gratitude helps you remain steady, reminding you that there is still light, still progress, still support around you. Another quiet power of gratitude is the way it changes your expectations. When you focus on what is good, your mind naturally begins to anticipate more good. This shift influences the opportunities you notice and the choices you make. You become more open, more receptive, and more aligned with positive outcomes. In this way, gratitude is not only an emotional practice, it becomes a strategic tool for success, guiding you toward experiences that reflect the appreciation you hold within. Gratitude grows the more you practice it. Each moment you pause to acknowledge something meaningful, even something small, you reinforce a powerful mindset of abundance that gently shapes your entire life. Rest is not simply a break from effort. It is a powerful, active process in which the mind and body restore themselves, reorganize thoughts, and prepare for the next stages of growth. Napoleon Hill often emphasized that the subconscious mind works continuously, even when the conscious mind is quiet. During rest, especially deep, peaceful rest, the subconscious becomes more receptive, more focused, and more capable of integrating the ideas, desires, and intentions that guide your life. Rest becomes a quiet workshop where your inner world transforms without pressure and without effort. As your body settles into stillness and your breath slows naturally, you may begin to feel the gentle shifting of your mind into a more relaxed state. In this softness, the subconscious becomes active in ways you cannot see but can certainly feel. It begins organizing your thoughts, sorting through experiences, and forming new connections that help you understand your life more clearly. This silent process is essential for growth. It allows inspiration to surface, solutions to form, and clarity to emerge, all while you remain calm and at ease. Rest also allows the mind to let go of tension. When you are awake and active, your thoughts constantly respond to stimulation, tasks, responsibilities, conversations, and external demands. But in rest, those demands fade, and the mind is free to recalibrate itself. This release of mental pressure is more than relaxation. It's a deep internal reset. Old thoughts loosen their grip. Worries soften. Ideas that once felt tangled become more manageable. This is the subconscious clearing space for new insight, new possibilities, and new energy to flow in. As your consciousness drifts into deeper calm, your brain shifts into slower, more restorative rhythms. These states are known to enhance memory, creativity, emotional balance, and problem-solving abilities. This is why moments of rest often bring sudden clarity. The answer to a question you've held in your mind, the direction you weren't sure about, the feeling of knowing what to do next. It may appear spontaneous, but it is the result of the subconscious mind processing your intentions with quiet precision. Rest is also a form of alignment. When you allow yourself to pause, you reconnect with your natural rhythm, the rhythm that supports your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. This alignment strengthens your sense of inner stability. You feel more grounded, more centered, more attuned to your own intuition. In this balanced state, your subconscious is better able to guide you, helping you make decisions that feel right and take actions that reflect your true desires. Another powerful aspect of rest is the way it enhances your ability to absorb positive ideas. In a calm mind, suggestions of belief, purpose, confidence, and gratitude sink deeper. They root themselves quietly, integrating into your subconscious where they influence your daily behavior. Even while you sleep, the subconscious continues shaping these ideas, nurturing them and transforming them into quiet motivation. Rest is not inactivity. It is renewal. It is the strengthening of the inner world that shapes your outer world, allowing growth to happen gently, naturally, and continuously. As your body sinks deeper into comfort and your breath moves gently in and out, you enter a space where reflection becomes effortless. This quiet moment, this soft pause between thought and rest, is where the ideas you've absorbed throughout the night begin to settle into your subconscious. You don't need to do anything or try to remember anything. Your mind is already organizing your experiences, your insights, and your intentions in a calm, natural way that supports your growth from the inside out. This gentle inward shift allows you to sense the subtle patterns forming within you, patterns of clarity, confidence, gratitude, and purpose. These patterns are like soft waves moving through your inner world, smoothing out tension, dissolving doubt, and creating space for new understanding. You may notice how certain ideas rise quietly to the surface, a thought about your own strength, a renewed sense of direction, or the peaceful awareness that you are capable of moving toward the life you envision. These impressions are not forced. They unfold slowly, guiding you with a warmth that feels steady and reassuring. In this state of deep calm, your subconscious takes the lead. It begins weaving together the wisdom you've encountered, ideas about belief, persistence, gratitude, rest, and mental clarity. These ideas do not remain separate or scattered. They merge into a unified inner knowing, forming a foundation that will support you long after this moment passes. Like threads woven into a tapestry, each insight adds depth, color, and structure to the way you understand yourself and your path forward. With each slow breath, you may feel a sense of alignment growing within you. Parts of yourself that once felt disconnected begin to harmonize. Thoughts that once felt unclear begin to take shape. There is a gentle coherence emerging, a feeling that your mind and your heart are moving in the same direction. This sense of alignment is soothing. It reassures you that everything you've reflected on tonight is finding its place, settling naturally where it belongs. As your awareness continues to drift inward, you may sense a growing appreciation for the quiet strength you carry within. You may recognize how far you've come, the resilience you've shown, and the gentle determination that continues to guide you. In this relaxed state, it becomes easier to acknowledge your progress without judgment, without pressure, and without comparison. You begin to see your journey not as a series of demands, but as a flowing, evolving process. A path that unfolds step by step, with each moment of learning, each breath of clarity, and each pause of reflection contributing to your growth. This peaceful space also allows your inner voice to speak more clearly, not the voice of doubt nor the voice of fear, but the quiet voice of intuition, the part of you that knows what feels right, what feels meaningful, what feels aligned with who you truly are. When the noise of the external world fades, this inner guidance becomes easier to hear, guiding you gently toward choices that support your well-being and your aspirations. As you continue to rest in this calm, soothing stillness, your mind absorbs everything it needs, integrating wisdom and strengthening your sense of inner balance. The ideas you've reflected on tonight settle softly into the deeper layers of your consciousness, where they will continue to grow, to guide, and to support you in their own natural, unhurried way.